Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is your story or message here in deck number 2? Is your story or message here? Or could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Is your story or message here? All right, so I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Coins, the World, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Overall energy, we have the 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like you guys are kind of focusing on your health, your finances, your money, and just overall maybe your financial needs. Seems like you're also having to set boundaries with people or tell people no. So I don't know if someone's been borrowing money, or if there's a need for you to just put your foot down and protect your finances. You also may just be looking out for yourself and putting your foot down and telling people no. I feel like there's someone that is maybe trying to get your attention as well. If so, I feel like they're not really trying hard enough. And if you ignore this person, or if you're taking too long to respond to them, I feel like they're going to become more aggressive and trying to get your attention. I'm also getting something like a tantrum. I don't know. I'm getting like someone is throwing a temper tantrum. It could be your children, or it could be a grown person throwing a temper tantrum. Excuse me. I feel too like there's a need for you to put some money in savings, or something is coming off as protection. You might should purchase some sort of insurance on anything that you've been thinking about. Like if you've been thinking about life insurance, health insurance, or renter's insurance, car insurance, anything that you've been thinking about insuring, I feel like you should go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm getting kind of like a mixed energy. I'm getting on one end, someone is being blocked. Seems like you don't trust someone, or maybe you're like, you need to earn my trust. That's the main thing I think I'm getting, is that you're putting your foot down and you're like, no, you need to earn my trust. I'm not putting up with this, that, and the other, or I'm not going to accept this offer, that offer. Anyone is just not welcome into my life until I trust you. So I feel like maybe someone is going to start trying to earn your trust little by little. I'm also getting the energy of you being protected. It could just simply be your spirit guides protecting you, or it could be friends or family, but something looks like maybe you're like literally protected. I don't know, who would be coming towards you, but I just feel like overall you're protected. People aren't going to be able to get through to you. I see a couple of things coming to an end as well. You could be moving on from someone. It could be that you're moving on from an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It looks to like you are ready to start a new chapter in your life. And it's just time for you to let something go. Seems like something has reached a level of maturity and it's time to let it go. Now, speaking of that, like I was talking about finances, I don't know if someone's CD has reached a level of maturity or something dealing with banking matters has reached a level of maturity so you can cash out or something. I feel like people are also deleting messages or sharing something, then deleting them, taking it down. I feel like you're also maybe deactivating social media or taking a break from the world. Seems like you also have been carrying the weight of your shoulders, the weight of the world on your shoulders, and maybe you're just like tired. I do feel like you're getting ready to be released from something, or the hardest part is coming to an end. So it's like it's always the darkest before the dawn type energy. And it seems like you've reached some sort of breaking point, or you've reached a rock bottom in whatever this situation was. So I feel like the worst is over and you're going to start to have clarity. You're going to start to see the light. There's going to be definitely some sort of new beginning with your life soon. There's going to be a new way that you view people or view your situation. I also feel like if you could not make some sort of decision, or if you were being told no, like you're going to get a yes, after maybe having a door slammed in your face a few times, I feel like you're going to get your yes. Yeah, so for the most part, I feel like you might have to go through some things, but you're going to have your victory. I'm also getting the energy of someone who seems like they won't let go, or they're still like holding on to you, or you are still holding on to someone. I feel like someone's still watching, or someone feels like you're their property, or like you belong to them, even though you're trying to let go or move on. Someone also someone also feels like they own you, or they control you, they bought you. Especially like if you were married and you're separated or going through some sort of divorce, and your spouse was the one that made all the money. I kind of feel like maybe they're trying to hold that over you, or they feel like you're not going to make it without me, or if you leave me, then you can leave all this money too. Like someone might be acting mean or cruel, but I still feel like you're going to be okay. Make sure too that if you have any decisions that you need to make, it's okay to kind of sit on it just to make sure that you're making the right decision, or a clear decision, but it does look like you've decided to make some sort of practical decision, and the decision that's best for you, the most logical decision. I feel like you're not making decisions from the heart. This also could be about your job or your career. Like maybe you've been stuck there because of, you haven't been able to find anything else. You need the money. I feel like if that's the case, you're going to find something else. I see that feeling of stuck or being trapped is coming to an end. I feel too like your confidence is going to get you through a lot of things, or to help you overcome certain things. Your confidence is going to carry you. I feel too like you have fulfilled some sort of karmic debt as well. Depending on where your Saturn is at, I feel like you've cleared some sort of karmic debt, and like the planet Saturn is pleased with how things turned out. Because Saturn's energy, Saturn will release you from delays, or release you from blockages once some sort of lesson has been learned. Because that's what Saturn does. Saturn teaches you lessons. And it takes a long time to learn those lessons sometimes. Yeah, I was just saying that confidence is going to carry you out of this. I can see that there was some sort of hesitation or self-esteem issues, and I feel like you're going to overcome whatever was holding you back. I see you having courage to fulfill something, or do something that you needed to do. Also looks like maybe you were trying to hold on to a friendship, but maybe you're realizing that there was a betrayal, or you're ready to let the friendship go. It also looks like somebody's moving away. Someone had to pack up all their things and leave their friends and family behind. And it's a scary thing, but I feel like somebody's doing it. I feel like somebody maybe didn't want to do something by themselves or do something alone. Yep. So you are being released from some sort of karmic debt. It's over. It's done. This also looks like if you have been trying to do some sort of cord cutting, I feel like it works this time. Maybe you had to do it a few times, or maybe you changed your method. But whatever you did, I feel like it worked this time. So I feel like you are no longer indebted towards some sort of burden or karma. Also could be financial too, like something falling off of your credit, something that's been dragging you down or blocking you from getting a loan or a house or something of that sort. Something is falling off your credit. You're able to move forward now. You're also released from a contract, a job contract or something. So if you felt burdened or stressed at your job, you're being released from it, and then you get to find something new or start your own business, whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like it's saying that you decide what your next move is going to be, or, you decide. I feel like you also no longer identify as something is no longer part of your ego. You're like, your ego didn't want to let something go. And now I feel like your ego has decided to surrender and let go. I feel like you have clearance. Somebody is getting clearance to move forward. If you had some sort of travel restrictions, I feel like now you have clearance. The only thing that kind of bothers me, but that's just my personal opinion, I almost feel like somebody had to get a shot to get clearance, or had to get vaxxed to get some sort of clearance. I personally don't agree, but if that's what you believe you needed to do, then, it shows that it worked. You got your clearance. Some of you, though, maybe it's not. Maybe you found a way around it, like signed up for certain papers showing that you don't need it, but you completed that paperwork, turned it in, and you're free to go. So yeah, it does look like some of you have now some sort of clearance. Also, this can apply to any type of job clearance, or certain jobs you have clearance levels. So I feel like you maybe graduated or you passed something, and now you can go to the next level or get some sort of clearance. Some of you may receive some sort of news or message in a dream, or you're going to get a response to something. You're going to get a clear yes or no. Put it that way. If you were wondering if something was for you, or if you should do this, or if you should do that, I feel like you're going to get a very clear yes or no. So the universe is like, let me clear this up for you. Like you're confused about something. Let me make this clear. And so I feel like the universe is going to give you a very bold or direct answer. And your answer is either going to come to you in a dream, or it can still be, in reality, but it just looks like it's a clear answer or a clear sign. Yeah. Yeah, so those are basically all the messages that I have for you for deck number 1. We'll go ahead and move on to deck number 2. We have the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness, here come the swords. I'm sorry, 4 of Swords. Son of Cups, the Fool, 4 of Wands. Overall energy, Daughter of Cups, 4 of Cups, and 8 of Cups. All right, so I feel like you guys had to walk away from something, or you had to let something go. Maybe you realized that something was unfulfilling. you know, I feel like emotionally something's been missing, and it's like you're in search of it. You're like, what is it that's missing in my life? Maybe you discover you've been trying to fulfill some sort of a void. And it looks like your ancestors or your spirit guides have been trying to tell you, you know, what you are needing or what path to go on. But it's like you weren't ready to hear it, or you weren't ready to listen. And so you just needed to be left alone, or you just needed time to think and have clarity. You also seem as if you're being emotionally prepared for what's to come as well. Or you had to let something go so that you could be emotionally prepared to deal with it when this new situation comes around. So it looks here like you are now ready to hear and listen, and you see something very clearly. Your intuition looks like it definitely has gotten your attention. And usually too, I see this as more so of a subtle message. Maybe the message is still subtle, but you're seeing it. You're noticing, almost like noticing something out of the corner of your eye. So I feel like there's something that you're listening to, and you kind of understand what you were feeling now, or you understand what you need to do. You're listening to your intuition little by little, put it that way. Okay, so something's giving you anxiety, and I think too that's because you're doubting what your intuition has told you again. Or you let someone get into your head, and now you're like, well, maybe I'm confused. Maybe I thought I saw something. Maybe my feelings are wrong. I'm off. And I kind of feel like because you're listening to what someone else said, it's throwing you off. If you want to move forward, or if you want to see things differently, it's up to you. I feel like this is a situation where it's kind of like all in your head, and you're the only person making excuses or holding yourself back. Even if someone is saying something to you, you know, ultimately you can't go against what you feel. So I feel like you're needing to just get out of your head and stop overthinking, and make some sort of decision or move forward. It does look like at some point you're gonna like take some sort of a break or take some sort of a rest, and you're like, okay, let me just get my head right. And then, you know, or maybe you just want to pray for something before you make some sort of decision. You're like, I just need to pray on it. I just want to make sure that this is the right decision. So whatever it is that you're praying about, I feel like once you have mental clarity, you're going to go ahead and do what you need to do. Also, I'm seeing that 444s may be significant to you. 444. Some of you might be moving or relocating, or something about your security could be getting established. Something about you, something stabilizing after maybe feeling chaotic. So I do feel like something will be set into place, or something's going to stabilize for you. But yeah, I feel like you need to take a nap too. Something's been going on. If you've been tired or overwhelmed or dealing with any type of anxiety, go ahead and isolate yourself, take a nap, clear your mind. And I feel like that's going to also kind of help you sort out your feelings. Okay, so there's something in regards to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they're coming off kind of shy or quiet. Someone doesn't express themselves very much. I feel like they're trying. So also in a love matter, something could have been going on where maybe someone wanted to get your attention or move forward, but they weren't ready to, or they were trying but not hard enough. it's still something passive about the way this person is approaching you. It's still kind of subtle. It's like you might see it or acknowledge it, but it's still very passive. I feel too like there's something significant about this peacock that keeps appearing. You might see something that represents a spirit animal to you, or this peacock could be telling you something about your spiritual path. But something about this peacock is coming out again, and I feel like maybe it's something significant about that bird that you need to pay attention to. I do feel like it is a symbol of protection again. So maybe something's going to show you that you are protected. And I also see something being confirmed for you. If you've been having some sort of dreams or premonitions, something also may have to do with fertility and pregnancy. Maybe you've been trying to get pregnant. Maybe you keep dreaming about fish. It just looks like maybe something's been trying to get your attention through dreams about fertility or pregnancy. Either you are getting ready to take a chance on love and do something really out there, and it kind of gets you exactly what you want. You're like, okay, I'm glad I put myself out there. They said yes, we're going on a date. Or something happens where you finally decide to let something go and you're celebrating because you finally moved on and, you know, are ready to move forward and start this new chapter in your life. You guys might get a new roommate. Could be a roommate moving in, somebody moving into your home. Or maybe if you've been trying to move out on your own, but you didn't have the courage, maybe now you're getting ready to move out on your own and you're celebrating because, you know, you're like, finally, okay, I did it. I did that. I'm just noticing too how this guy is holding on to her stomach. So it does look like maybe there's been anxiety about getting pregnant, and maybe the pregnancy test said yes. Maybe you had to wait. You know, you took your pregnancy test, you were very nervous. You were just kind of like chilling, like, okay, let me stop looking. It's only, 60 seconds. And then you get your confirmation or your yes. So I just kind of feel like, unless you did not want to be pregnant, that too, whatever the results are, it looks like you're celebrating that or you're excited about it. Some of you, I feel like you're going to get a new crystal this week. You're getting either like a new crystal or some sort of new things for dealing with your spirituality. You could be getting some sort of sage or some sort of feather, a sage feather. But it looks like you're doing something to your home that's actually going to cleanse your home. You also may successfully get rid of any type of disturbing energy that was in your home. Looks like you're going to help guide it away or get it out. Yeah, looks like you're cleaning house. I also see like a mini vacation for some of you. Or you're going to make the best of your vacation time. Like if you can't necessarily afford to go anywhere, you might go ahead and go to a hotel and just order out, just kind of make the best of where you live. Staycation. Yeah. I also see you guys being successful at getting out of your comfort zone as well. So if you felt like you were stuck and you wanted to do something different, but you were too shy or just too comfortable, not really ready for change, I see you are going to break out of that. Some of you may need to do some sort of uncrossing spell. It's a weak spell. This person can't affect you. It looks too like you may have been unable to get someone out of your thoughts, or something was, I'm getting like paralyzed, like, but it's due to thoughts. It's not really being paralyzed. It was in your head or in your mind. Hold on. Yeah, so I kind of feel like you guys are overcoming that. It could have also been several people confusing you or trying to prevent you from moving forward, but I don't feel like these people are successful at holding you back. Or if you are the one that's been trying to do something, I don't feel like it works. Something was temporary. I do see someone going from being blinded to having eyesight. Excuse me, or having clarity. You might just be getting some new glasses or contacts as well. I feel like you're coming out of a fog, though. I see you also receiving peace, or peace is being granted to you, or something that you were praying about is being given to you or restored to you. Your peace is being restored to you. Yeah, it does look like something's being broken, like a spell, because somebody may have been doing some sort of candle magic, and not for everybody, but I do feel like maybe someone's been doing something. I also feel that this is about you coming to some sort of realization, like maybe you had to fall apart before you could find your peace, and that's what's happening. Like your foundation had to be shook and things had to be leveled out. Literally, there could be some sort of storm coming, and then there's going to be peace after the storm. Like your life is in alignment with nature. It's like the storm will represent some sort of fog or chaotic mental chaos that you've been going through, or emotional chaos. And then after that storm, I feel like you're going to feel completely better. I also feel that something is being shared to you in a dream for protection. Or like in the ethers is like a safe space for you to have this conversation with somebody. It might be a spirit guide. It might be somebody that you know in 3D, but whatever it is, it's like the astrals are like a safe space. I do see someone having a one-night stand. Somebody's like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is not what I normally do, but here's an opportunity. I'm going to do it. So those of you that have been wanting to have fun in the summer or do something that you wouldn't normally do, I can see you doing it. I feel too like somebody's been taking a long time to say something and then they just come out and say it. So if you have a secret admirer, I feel like they'll come forward. I feel like you also are the one that may have been taking your time at getting back or responding to somebody. Something's also going on with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it kind of looks more like someone is ready to move on from a fire sign. It could be moving towards a fire sign, but it looks like somebody's like, I'm ready to let go of this fire sign, or I'm over this fire sign. Now, it also could be that's the way this fire sign feels about you, like they're ready to let go. Ooh, I feel like something happens quickly. I see like a quick move. Maybe something about a move is unexpected and all of a sudden you're packing up your things and you're leaving. Or someone unexpectedly visits or moves in. It does look like they ask for permission first. Like, hey, is it okay if I come over? Or can you babysit? Or can this happen? Like somebody's asking for permission first, and then I feel like you tell them yes. Now, if you've also been distant or fighting with a water sign, it looks like there's going to be forgiveness, or you guys are going to stop, you know, and have like a mature conversation, because someone could have been acting out or doing something for attention. I also feel like you're trying to make someone feel comfortable because they feel out of place or they feel like they're in the way. So I feel like you're having a conversation with this person and letting them know, no, you're not, you know, you're always welcome, or this is, you know, it's okay. Like someone is trying to help you feel better, or you are the one trying to make somebody feel better. Yeah. All right, so those are the messages for deck number 2. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the 7 of Pentacles, Princess of Swords, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, the Sun. Overall energy, we have the Lovers, Princess of Cups, 7 of Cups. All right, so I feel like someone has been daydreaming and just kind of living in a fantasy, looking at something through rose-tinted glasses, and, you know, just kind of in awe. Just their imagination has been taken over. This also could be if you are creative and, you know, you like to write music, or you're writing a book or a film or a story or something that requires your imagination, and it looks like maybe your imagination has been going wild. Now, I also see in a love situation that I feel like you're being introduced to someone, or the universe has somehow conspired to bring two people together. And I feel like whoever this is that you're connecting to, it seems like a coincidence, but this was something that was meant to be. And I feel like this connection serves a higher purpose. The only red flag is that it looks like either you are having to decide between this new person and the person that you're with, or if you're single, you're not dealing with anybody, more than likely they were dealing with somebody, but you came into their life and they're like, wow, what should I do? So, you know, something may start off as secret lovers. Yeah, but that's what I'm getting. So try not to get upset, you know, but I am picking up on like something starting off as like secret lovers. It doesn't mean too that something's gonna last. It could just be that the universe needed you to see this person or to connect with this person so that you can compare what you have to, you know, who this new person is or what they're showing you. Or like if it's happening to you, like they're talking to somebody or they met somebody, the universe might need to, you know, kind of get them to see like, okay, you're at a crossroad, you know, how does this compare? Are you sure you're with the person that you want to be with? So either way, it does look like somebody is at a crossroad. If it's not about a love situation, it still seems like something's going to intervene your decision. Like maybe you just decided to leave your job, but you haven't actually done anything. You just decided like, I'm not staying here. I just got hired at this new job. I feel like even if you got hired at the new job, something's going to happen maybe unexpectedly. Like your new job is like, hey, you know, this position just opened up and you don't even have to interview. You were the first person they thought about. They're offering this, that, and the other. And you're like, dang, that you thinking in your head like, I was just about to accept this other job offer. What should I do? So I kind of feel like something's going to happen like right before you get ready to make an important decision. And it's kind of like the universe is like, are you sure you want to, you know, move forward? So here you are, you know, contemplating. You're like, you know, let me look at this from a practical standpoint. I was all, you know, living in a fantasy, but now I need to like look at this from a practical standpoint. Matter of fact, the number 77 may be of significance to you. Or that might be some sort of a sign or a message for you. You might start seeing sevens or something. But yeah, I feel like something's happening where, you know, now you are taking an assessment and you're like, maybe I shouldn't rush into any new decisions. I'm going to let this marinate. So I feel like the universe has done its work and a seed has been planted and something's already growing or manifesting. It's more so like an idea was planted in your head and it's just like, okay, now what do you want? Almost feels too like someone is watching you or knows that you're at a crossroad, or it just seems like somebody's watching you. Like maybe you're unaware that you're being spied on, or that someone plans on coming forward, but they're, you know, they're quietly watching from a distance. But this also may be your energy and telling you to be on standby. I feel like you're being asked to be on standby for something. So stay guarded or stay vigilant about something. Keep your eyes open. Now, I'm seeing that there's definitely going to be some sort of celebration for you guys. I feel like you might be invited to some sort of event or party or something. And I feel like you should go. This is like a big opportunity for you. Or if you did get invited to that job, to some new job versus your old one, it could be directing you to take the new opportunity. I feel like you are definitely feeling renewed or feeling alive again, or you will be. Something seems to be good news, and I feel like you're being optimistic. Also looks like you finally get some sort of big break, or like you finally get a break from something. You're like, finally, I get to relax, or I get to breathe, or something's going in my favor for a chance. So I just kind of feel like you're happy about the way things are turning out. Because I'm seeing like a little tree house. I feel like there's good news on the way for your living situation as well. So if you've been looking for a house, I feel like you're going to find the perfect home, the one that's been waiting for you. Maybe you got told no before because the universe knew that this other house was your home. It's like, no, this is your home over here. You don't want that house. This is your home. And I kind of feel like you're going to find home, anything that feels like home to you. Even if you feel in regards to relationships, you're going to find your home. You're going to find what gives you happiness and security and comfort. I do feel like something is also like a reunion. Maybe you decide to put yourself out there. I almost feel like the minute you decide to start dating, like you're going to meet the one like immediately. You're not going to have to date a lot of people or, waste your time with a lot of people. It's like the minute, I feel like within the first few, let's say you go on a dating app. I feel like maybe out of the first 3 people you meet, like one of them is like, you don't have to look anymore. I also feel that if you start dating people, like literally going out with some people, I don't feel like you're going to have to see more than 3 people. Like something seems like, okay, you found your soulmate. I also see this as a soulmate energy as well. Someone who you feel like you can be yourself around. It feels like your best friend. Something could be platonic, or it starts off platonic. But I'm getting that energy of, this is like your best friend. You can be yourself around this person. You don't have to pretend. They can see right through you. You can see through them. Maybe they also stroke your ego in a sense, give you a lot of attention. They show you that you're valuable, or show you, that you're worthy. Maybe this person, I'm looking at how she's looking at the apple. It looks like you're the apple of someone's eye. That's like an old saying. So I kind of feel like you are going to be the apple of someone's eye, or vice versa. Or someone just feels like they found the perfect apple. It's like, this is the perfect one. I also see something like the truth coming out, or if you were wondering if someone was being honest with you, or if someone was telling the truth about a situation, I feel like, yes, they were, and I feel like something's going to confirm it. So I do see like the truth coming out. Now something looks too like maybe you are having fun with your kids, if you have any. And something looks like a pregnancy. That's the other thing I was getting. Somebody might be giving birth. I know she's holding her belly here. Then the egg cracks. And then somebody might be having a son, a literal son. So I feel like somebody also might see a ladybug as some sort of symbol or confirmation. I feel like somebody is thinking about you and thinking they're waiting for the right time to come forward. I feel like they're planning on it. They've been working their way to approach you. either for a job offer or for a date. This person is coming off as shy. They either have air or water in their chart. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be Virgo as well. You also, it could be an Aries, or Gemini. Oh, I said Gemini. But if you are initially torn, I feel like you are going to make the decision that's best for you. Somebody is also very protective of their feelings or very guarded. Someone has to be cautious of who they open up to. They're very selective of who they share their emotions with or who they share their life with. So someone does have to be very picky. I'm just looking again how she's looking at that apple. I'm sure she's looked at a lot of apples and she's like, okay, this one, this is the apple that I trust. So I kind of feel like somebody has been taking a lot of time in regards to making a choice or a decision. This is a life-changing decision as well. Someone is also coming off like your twin soul or twin flame. Now, twin flame is not a fairy tale. That is, everyone is not going to have that fairy tale ending. But it could still be either one. Something about a twin flame or a twin soul. I usually say twin soul when I'm talking about someone who is like very similar to a twin flame minus all the drama, because you've gone through all the drama with the twin flame and the growing and the pain and separation. And so then the twin soul comes in. The person is, it's a soulmate, but to me it feels like something just a little different or more spiritual than a soulmate. Something also is going on where it seems like I was saying, the universe conspiring to bring two people together. I'm getting to like mediator vibes. So someone may be playing like matchmaker or bringing two people together. I keep getting visitor to the home. So someone may be coming, there could be some sort of surprise visit, or maybe you're the one surprising someone, or maybe something starts off at the home. Like maybe somebody's delivering something, they're just dropping something off and you don't normally even answer the door, but this time you did, and it's just like, I'm glad I answered the door. So I don't know, something seems like maybe it starts off at the home. Or if it doesn't start off at the home, then something takes place at a party or around someone's birthday or some sort of event. Something could happen at a block party or neighborhood event. So those of you that have been trying to get pregnant, it does look like maybe there's news of a pregnancy, or maybe there is just some sort of celebration. Maybe something's going on with a baby shower. I feel like people are at the home or people are gathering together to celebrate. Something seems like it's dealing with family, or like the family is extending. Also could be somebody like moving in. I keep getting that too across the board. Someone views you as the ideal companion, or feels like you would be a good manager, but they feel like you're the ideal person. There's a guy that might be looking at you in a sense of being a good mother or being someone very nurturing. If you're, wanting children or still childbearing years, I feel like that's how this person views you. Like they want to have children with you. Or if you're beyond that, then it's just that they still view you as a good caretaker, homemaker. They are probably a single parent. I see like children either way, like somebody has children or a child. This also just took a twist. So I see that someone is being like a catalyst to help someone realize that they're ready to let go, or they're ready to find love or be with the love of their life type energy. So it does kind of look like maybe someone who was in a relationship, but the relationship was a facade. It was already kind of coming to an end, and it just took for them to connect with someone to see that, okay, this is, I am ready to let this go. So if something, like I was saying earlier, if something starts off like secret lovers, it's more like somebody is transitioning from one relationship right into another one. I see something like a secret getaway, or like someone is like, I just need to see them in person, or I need to see what I feel when I see this person in person. So if you've just been talking to somebody on the phone, and then when you see them in person, it's like, oh, my mind is made up. I needed to see if this connection existed in person too. And I feel like that's what this person needed, and they're ready to come forward after that. Now, also, if it's not about someone sneaking around a relationship, they're sneaking around their family for whatever reason. Like they haven't told their family that they were dating someone, so they're sneaking around doing that. Someone's been hiding the truth, and it's going to be revealed. I feel like someone's ready to come clean about something. I also feel like maybe you set some sort of boundaries, or you shut the door, or you ignored someone, and then the minute you do that, they like kind of straighten up or snap out of it, or they just like, I don't know, it does something. I'm not saying that you're going to get back with them, but I just feel like it makes you feel like like the minute you shut them out or make up your mind and focus on you, this person's going to pop up. Now, it also could just be that they're popping up only because they feel that you've moved on. So make sure don't fall for any BS. If your mind is made up, stick to that. I definitely see you being at peace with yourself and being at peace with some sort of decision that you're making. You also could get involved with someone who has some sort of status, even if they work behind the scenes. Oh, somebody is welcoming the birth of their son or their child, but I really feel like it's a son. I feel like your desires are manifesting. The taboo side of this is that I feel like somebody might fall for somebody's friend or sibling or cousin. I feel like somebody has been spying or snooping and trying to get to know you, or they're making excuses to be able to have a conversation with you, but I feel like they want you for themselves. And I do feel like if someone was so shy to the point where they couldn't speak on their, speak up for themselves, but has been sending someone else to speak for them, I feel like the person that's been like the messenger is the one that's going to wind up with the girl or guy. All right, so hopefully these messages have resonated, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sending you love and grace.